welcome to Pitch BrandTalk. I'm Simran Sabharwal. I have a brand with me today that guarantees a lip-smacking experience. I'm talking about Ferraro, and I have with me Zoher Kapuswala. He's the marketing head for Praline's Tic Tac Nutella at Ferrero India. Zoher, welcome.
Thank you, Simran. Thank you, Exchange for Media, to hosting me and allowing me a platform to express my views. Lots of gratitude to you and the entire team.
Zoher, I want to start off. We're in December now. So, how has the year been for Ferraro, and what's been the growth that you have seen?
So, uh, so the business overall has done well. Our core business, which is Ferrero Rocher, which is Tic Tac, whether it is Nutella, has grown well, and that has done it well. We have grown faster than the category, so we are gaining share. And more than that, we have also launched a couple of innovations, which is we have just launched Raffaello. We launched earlier on Ferrero collections. We also launched new packs, which is Ferrero Rocher in a T8, which is T8 box pack for Valentine's Day to basically facilitate gifting between two individuals, which require smaller offerings. So we have done that. We also we started a project called a Vesicular Initiative last year, and this year we were able to accelerate it. So all those things have added, and we are gaining share. We did Diwali this time. We did good Diwali execution. So overall has been good for us. Um, so overall very positive for us.
Now, what are some of you just spoke about what you've done, but if you could just elaborate on some of the marketing initiatives that have worked and the matrix that you've achieved for that.
So, first thing what has worked out was the seasonal strategy, what we put into place. So, Ferrero Rocher Moments is a very seasonal brand, works according to festivals. So, what we did is we put in a festive calendar. So, first thing is we prioritize on key festivals, Ferrero Rocher for Diwali. We did Ferrero Rocher for Christmas, and Christmas coming ahead. We even prioritized for Ferrero Rocher for Raksha Bandhan, which were the key festivals.
Sure.
Second thing, what we did is we partnered with a lot of quick commerce players and e-commerce players. So India is beyond these major festivals. India is a land of festivals. There are multitude of festivals. There's Onam, there's Baisakhi, there is Durga Puja, there's Lori in North. So there are multitude of festivals. So what we did was we partnered with a lot of quick commerce and e-commerce players, and we activated these micro festivals on e-commerce. So we were able to give the festive experience to our consumers on an online medium. Uh, we also, when we did our main Diwali activation, we did not stop only from a TV or a digital activation. We went ahead. We went ahead. We did POSM. We did theatralization in store, where people are able to experience the beauty of Ferrero Rocher in store, the entire larger than life displays, the magnification of displays. So we did all of that. So those things worked. Um, so we also did something called initiative during Diwali. We did a campaign called Light Up Your Diwali. This was a campaign which we did with Hrithik Roshan. This initiative worked for us consumers. So it was a campaign which had a contest associated with it, and a lot of consumers participated into it, and they told us how do they light up their Diwali with Ferrero Rocher. So we were able to do that. World Nutella Day for Nutella, the World Nutella Day activation which we did with Ranveer Singh did extremely well for us. Um we did for Tic Tac, we did mango in mango season. That was a brilliant move in the confectionery segment. We launched a limited edition mango flavor in a, what do we say, in during the mango season. So there was a lot of chatter on mango, and hence we were able to leverage on this particular part. We also launched something called, I'll show you this part. So we launched Tic Tac in an iconic jar. So if you see in the market, confectionery is available in standard jars. They are jars which are very standard. They look all the same. Here we made a Tic Tac jar, which is a shape of a Tic Tac, and that was able to give us lot of consumer traction, shopper traction, and was also able to boost distribution for us.
Because a lot of times Tic Tac is kept at the checkout billing,
Yes,
right?
yes, 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 yes. So we were able to build all of that. Um, we also, did multiple Gen Z influencers for Tic Tac. So those activations worked well. We did a lot of bakers and mothers as micro influencers for Nutella. That worked well. So overall, I think so has been on marketing activations, has been a great year. Brand funnels where the shares positive, brand funnels are looking positive. So and of course overall the business in terms of the top line and bottom line in low is looking positive.
You mentioned quick commerce. I'll come back to that. But yes, Blinkit also used Ferraro, right, in
Yes,
their
yes,
commercial
yes,
for
yes.
last minute gifting.
Yeah,
But
so we that
wait,
was a
I'll come.
partnership we did with
Yeah.
Blinkit. That was a partnership which we did with Blinkit. So we partnered, we created a specific asset for them which they promoted, and so it was more of a joint business plan what we did with Blinkit.
But I will come to e-commerce a little later. But you mentioned festivals. So how much of your sales are linked to gifting? Whether it's Valentine's Day, Diwali Day. So and what are the efforts to move just beyond the gifting category? Does is a large percentage coming around gifting only?
So see, I'll go. It's by brand specific, and what I would say that first is Nutella is a is a brand which is more related to breakfast. So
Correct.
gifting is very limited. Yes, during Diwali, all products get gifted. So you have hampers where ketchup gets gifted, Nutella gets gifted, everything gets gifted during Diwali. So everything under the sun, biscuits, juices, everything gets gifted. So more or less, Nutella is very limited on gifting. Rocher is yes, a lot on gifting, but if you see the initiatives which the brand is taking, is that the brand is launching smaller packs, which is packs. For example, Raffaello, we launched a T3 pack, which is three pralines pack at 99 rupees. Ferrero Rocher T4 pack is available at 159 rupees. So these are smaller pack which are more going from away from a festive gifting to a everyday gifting, and also some amount of indulgence. So that's the move which the brand is trying to take. uh, Second point is we have a brand called Ferrero Rocher Moments, uh, where we are trying to build a brand on a everyday gifting. So everyday gifting and a self-consumption behavior. So the entire proposition is more about everyday consumption. So we have Sara Ali Khan on the brand, where we shot three content films with Sara Ali Khan. The first content film was of a Goa trip. When you're going for a Goa trip, you celebrate with Ferrero Rocher Moments. You are watching cricket with your colleagues, and that's a moment to celebrate with Ferrero Rocher Moments. And just a thematic where we say, let the moments. So where we build on the word moments, and we build Ferrero Rocher Moments as an entity. So the entire dynamics, yes, is gifting. Also, we are trying to take some of the portfolio to what we say, to everyday and indulgence. So we launched a pouch pack for Ferrero Rocher Moments. I'll just show you. So this can be, of course, gifted, but this can be also self-consumption or indulgence between families. Can be a fridge pack. Uh, so these are the routes which we are trying to maneuver the brand.
A lot of SKUs in the market. But you mentioned Sarah Ali Khan, so you also have Hrithik Roshan on board and Ranveer Singh. How has this impacted your brand salience?
So see, I'll tell you, brands and celebs have to be of the same stature when you talk of celeb endorsement. Celeb endorsement only works when you have a mirror image of the values together. If the brand is X and the values are Y, the consumers can see through it. The celeb has to live through the values. So, for example, when we did Hrithik Roshan, we went ahead and the celeb himself said, I love the product, and he said, I would want to give my name, saying that Roshan's love Rocher. So that is the payoff and the power of the brand and the power of the association. So this is what we try to do when we do the association. Whether Sarah brought a lot of bubbliness, youthfulness in the brand, and was able to build the property of Ferrero Rocher Moments in the market. So this is what we do, and the proof is in the proof of the pudding is in the numbers or in the view through rates of the content what we do. So normally when we activate a media, and when we activate a 20-second, 30-second content, we get a view through rate. The view through rate of all our celeb related films are 2x, 2.5x, 3x. So somewhere down the line, if the view through rates are higher, we can easily decode that the consumer is perceptive, is taking in the content what we are trying to say, is viewing the content with a positive and an open mind, and with that he is also being, you're automatically creating the opening the doors, and you're creating consideration for the brand. So this is how we try and use celeb for building relevance and consideration for the brand.
You mentioned Ferraro is seen as a premium product. I just want to know that when the decision to launch a Ferraro Rocher moment came was, and you have placed this in the affordable category, has it been a challenge to, has it been a challenge when, in the consumer mindset? Because our mindset, Ferraro is a premium brand. And here it is, you've made an affordable brand also. Was that a challenge?
So I'll tell you, there are two things I would say out here. First is on the India, the fragment or the fabric of India. Indians are becoming more and more global. They are traveling the world. They are following global trends. They are very conscious of their relationship and what they nurture, and Ferrero Rocher becomes one of the best premium gifting alternative what provides to them. It also reflects the transparency what they have for their feelings. They also, it's an expression. It is also, it's more than a chocolate. It's more. It is Ferrero Rocher is an experience. It's the multi-sensorial experience, the transparent box. So a lot of things which Ferrero Rocher represents. Uh, but the catch of Ferrero Rocher is that Ferrero Rocher is available to a very limited store of distribution, because Ferrero Rocher is very sensitive, and we do not expand beyond a selected store base, because we want the brand to be there in these selected stores, or we put a vesicular in that store, and that's the store we sell Ferrero Rocher. But there's a huge market which is on traditional trade, which where we will not be able to reach, and Ferrero Rocher Moments becomes the ladder. I would say that Ferrero Rocher Moments, yes, is a affordable premium gifting pack for everyday occasions, but it is, I would say, it's the ladder. So people start, for example, people start maybe from a Ferrero Rocher Moments, and then they upgrade to Ferrero Rocher. That's the that's the equation what we are looking at. And of course, Ferrero Rocher Moments has a much wider distribution base, so you are able to recruit people to the brand franchisee much earlier on with a affordable premium brand for everyday occasions, and then you are able to build on that particular thing and slowly upgrade to a much better multi-sensorial global transparent box praline offering, which is Ferrero Rocher.
But what if you can just tell me what is the how much is the distribution in numbers for Ferrero Rocher and Moments?
I
What is the
will
difference?
I will not be able to say that, but I will only be able to say that Ferrero Rocher is very limited to top stores, modern trade, and e-commerce and quick commerce, while
Okay.
Ferrero Rocher Moments is there. This plus plus a lot of non-AC, non-temperature regulated stores. So
Sure.
it's a plus size. So you are reaching more and more number of consumers, and this is how you are trying to build the brand franchisee.
So yeah, so Ferrero Rocher Moments has been an innovation for the Indian market.
Yes.
Anything else you're looking to do and bring in, or any brands from the international portfolio which you could look to bring into India?
Yes, so I think so. I did mention this earlier on. So we launched exactly a year back. We launched Ferrero Collection. Ferrero Collection is nothing but Ferrero Rocher plus Raffaello plus Round Noir, which is the dark chocolate or the uh, dark chocolate or the dark offering from Ferrero Rocher. So three different assortment in the same box. Indians love assortment. So when you go for buying a mithai, or when you go for buying anything for your relatives, you try and mix and match and create a assortment, and we love assortment. So this is a pre-packed assortment of different variants of Ferrero Rocher, Round Noir, and Raffaello, which was launched earlier on. This Diwali, we just launched Raffaello. Raffaello we launched, which is a coconut based offering. Now, India, if you know, coconut based sweets are very well consumed in India, and we wanted to be the one to launch this particular thing and give a multi-sensorial coconut and almond, uh, white cream, and a crunchy outer shell. So this is a multi-sensorial offering what we wanted to give to the Indian consumer. This is where we have just launched in the month of Diwali, and I think so we'll be scaling up this particular brand soon.
So basically, you've become the mithai for the Indian festivals now.
It is, see, I'll tell you, means we Indians are very passionate about gifting. Indians think a lot about gifting, and Indians value, we all, including us, we all value our relationships with our relatives, with our peers very much. And I think so. What is the best for a brand? The best for the brand is to soak in the reality of the market, what it is in. And this is what the brand is trying to do.
Now I just want to come to the your other product, which is Nutella. I want
Okay.
to understand what exactly is your positioning because you mentioned breakfast. So if you're so, is it and who is your competition? Is it cornflakes or is it just generally your bread butter jam? And there's a lot of even about health and Nutella and health. If you could just say what exactly is your positioning for Nutella
Okay.
specifically.
Okay. So first thing, the positioning is simple. I think so. You said partly about the positioning. First thing is that the positioning is morning tastes better with Nutella. So we are trying we are making headways in this particular direction in terms of offering the Indian consumer a way to make their rotis, their parathas, their bread slices much more delightful in the morning with Nutella. So that is the entire positioning part of it. The second part of the question what you ask, what's my
Competition.
segment what I
Yeah.
offer. So the segment is the spreads category what I work with. So the entire spreads business what we work with. Uh, uh, Indians, more and more Indians are having multiple spreads in their kitchen and in their fridges.
True.
Now, if you see, there are a lot of different sandwich spreads, there are different Miami spreads, and different spreads which are coming in the market beyond jams, beyond. So I would say the spreads is the market what we are looking at. Uh, to your third question, where you said the chatter on health bit, which you said. Now, we are a very as Ferrero, we have signed a pledge. So where we do not market to kids. So first thing is we whatever marketing we do marketing to parents. That's a pledge which is there in action since quite some time. Very few companies, it's the European pledge, very few companies follow this pledge, but we take this very seriously at the core at what we do. Second thing is that we integration and moderation is a part of our DNA. So if you say the products what you consume, whether it's Ferrero Rocher, whether it's Ferrero Rocher Moments, whether you say Kinder Joy, whether you say Chocobons or Tic Tac, everything is portion controlled. And when we talk of Nutella also, we talk of a 15 gram per slice. We do not promote overconsumption. And a 15-gram consumption is not it's I would say that one slice is fine for people to have overall breakfast, and that's what we. So our values are very strict on this particular part, and we try to be as prudent, and we try to be as transparent on the pack. So the pack details out everything in terms of the ingredients and what is the ingredients per serve. So consumers can make a and I would say
Informed
parents can
choice.
make a conscious call.
Now, Tic Tac, again, this is one of the few brands which has a very strong sonic identity, right? And you also use music associated with Yashraj Mukherjee, with the rapper Slow Cheetah. So, how has this helped you, with connecting with Gen Z? And any insights you can share in targeting this cohort?
Okay, so first is see tick and tack. So tick
Okay.
is opening, closing is tack. So the brand has a very sonic identity. So Tic and Tac is the voice which comes from the opening and closing of the pack. There's an iconic rattle of the box. So it's a very sonic identity what we did. Second thing is that since if you are the brand is so music centric, uh, the best thing is to do to play to the consumer the music back. Coming to your question is that How did we target? Now, when we did the Slow Cheetah piece and Yashraj Mukhate's piece, we tied up with a lot of uh, apps. Like one tie-up was Spotify, where we were able to build the entire community. We used artificial intelligence on creating a playlist for the consumers, where people were able to create these people. The AI of Spotify was suggesting a playlist basis of flavor they used to identify. So you had to identify certain parameters. Oh, you are a orange flavor, you are a mint flavor, and basis that they were suggested tracks. So you engaged more with the consumers who had a music bent of mind. What see, India is a very young country. 50% of the audience is below 33 years of age, and music is something which everybody loves right now. If you see the entire concerts happening, the amount of foreign artists coming into India, there is a lot of the youth is very inclined towards music. So we used a lot of these particular insights and used activation mediums which were music centric, and we built that particular uh, popularity on YouTube, on Spotify, on different other platforms where we had music as a proposition was easy to target.
We spoke about distribution and we spoke about e-commerce, quick commerce. Can you share what's your percentage of sales which comes from modern trade versus e-commerce, and then within e-commerce and quick commerce? Would you be
See,
able to share that?
I will not be able to share this, but what I can share for you is, see, there's a very you have to understand trade. Modern trade also is not one modern trade. Modern trade is multiple modern trade. So you have hypermarkets, your supermarkets, and you have got convenience stores, which are super small supermarket at your next door. Uh, Similarly, uh, in the e-com space, there's an e-com, which is your hypermarket, and there's your quick commerce, which is like your supermarket or your traditional trade next door stores. So a lot of top up purchases happen from this particular channel. So you need to gift somebody something, you need a mint, you need a Tic Tac in the at that very moment, you need a Nutella jar is over, and you need the kidneys Nutella. So you can order and you can manage your top up purchase from a quick commerce platform. So this is what we are absolutely aligned on the shopper insight for each and every channel and sub channel. So we work basis that insight and we amplify that going forward. So this is what we do on to activate right portfolio, right activations in the right channel.
Now, I just want to come to your media investments. Where is the money going? And like TV or say e-commerce marketing, where is the money going? What's the split? And Martech is also there in the mix. And are you looking to up your investments next year?
See, a couple, I'll take it in parts. First thing is, investments are exactly where the consumer and the shopper is. So if
That's
the
true.
consumer and the shopper is moving in a direction, we are also following the same sweep. So if the consumer is moving e-commerce, our investments also following a proportional way. Uh, what we are trying to do right now, because there's so much clutter, we are trying to we look at the activation from a part to purchase lens. So part to purchase is, I make you aware about the product when you are at store, I make you product while you want to go shopping, and I make you aware when you are shopping, and this is channel agnostic. So whether so I will I mean what we do is we target the entire audience, whether it's a digital shopper or a brick and mortar shopper on digital. Then we try and target the consumer or the shopper via different alternative mediums, which can be outdoor, which can be other mediums, which or maybe digital in post social mediums or anything, so that we create memory of the structure with the brands. Third thing is what we do is in modern trade and traditional trade, we put point of sale material so that the consumer is able to recollect. Yes, this is the memory structure which has been told to me. And similarly on e-com, we do beautiful display pages so that the consumer is able to replay the brand experience in the product display pages. So this is how we try and straddle our investments across the path to purchase.
Finally, what can we expect from Ferraro looking ahead next year in terms of marketing, any more innovations, anything? What can we expect?
So I means okay. I mean we are happy. They're exciting times for all of us. So lot of excitement for us. So we also are innovating. We are learning. We are learning the ropes, and we are working on our campaigns. I would say there's lots to come. First, we start with some activation happening for Christmas, which will start right now. Then we have got Valentine's Day is for both Rocher and Rocher Moments, which will be amplified. Then we have World Nutella Day coming in the month of February, and of course new flavors coming for Tic Tac. So there are a lot of new flavors coming on Tic Tac, uh, very region specific flavors what we are working on, and of course there's going to be Raksha Bandhan and other portfolios. What we are also trying is we have a very big portfolio. As our brands mature, and this will be now we do not want to launch everything together. As our brands mature, so we launched Ferrero collections, we are giving it incubation time. We have launched Raffaello, we will give it incubation time. As the time matures enough, we'll see more and more portfolio coming from Ferrero in India.
Thank you, Zoher, for your time.
Thank you.
Hoping
Thank
for a sweet year end for you and the next year.
you. Absolutely.